And we're back, Mark.
Okay, we're back. I'm going to do that again. What happened on that pattern was kind of a New Orleans shuffle pattern. And when I played that, so if I let's talk about shuffle pattern is instead of you going internally, there's a rhythm in the shuffle pattern of 1, 2, 3, bump, 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 bump. It's called 12/8 feel. We don't have to dissect that too much, but the feel is just feel. Let's talk about just feel for feel's sake, which is dun 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 dun. So the way this works, this 12-bar shuffle pattern, which is the intention of the lesson, making music with this is taking your hands just on the wood of the piano and go just left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, 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 right, 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 left. So that's what we're looking for for the feel for this. So if we can do the left, right, then what we're going to plug in is placing our notes on the correct white keys to do that with. So as solid as you are on finding your C, F, and G with your right hand and being able to play your left hand. Now, the shuffle happens with the right hand because the left hand is playing 3, 4. It's playing 1, 2. Now the right hand though is one thing we can do is break it up. Let's try that. And the 12-bar change. She's not going to need to hold up the paper. We'll just talk the change. And let's play that without doing the moving bass. 2, 3, 4. 4 chord. I went down this time, up. 1 chord again, up to the F. One chord. 5 chord. 4 chord, down to the 1 chord. So good that you're anticipating. Okay, let's do that now with we can do that. What? Now that's we're not going to work too much technique in the left hand. Sorry about that. Let's take this now and let's practice it one more time together with the all together. So we've done the. Now we're going to put together the right hand shuffle with the arpeggiated left hand, okay? In 12 bars in the key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4. In root position. Down to the 5. Okay, now we're going to take it to a little step further. We're going to move into inversions, which we talked about a little bit before, which is, let's do this. So chord movement, inversion. So over here on the piece of paper we have C, E, G, and F. We have 2 different chords. This is the C chord. This is an F chord. These are arrows. So the C chord, we're familiar with that, and the F chord. And we talked briefly about how to make making chord movement smooth. We talked about Steely Dan, how that particular movement sound that they get is by using common notes. So when we look at a C, E, G, the chords in a C chord and an F chord, we find that they have one note in common, which is the C chord, and the other.
Can you show me that again?
Sure, good one. So here's C chord in root position, C, E, and G.
Okay.
Here's F in root position. Okay.
Okay, wait. Do it again. I wasn't watching your hands. Do that again.
F, F, C in root position. C, E, G.
Okay, move your hand. Move your hand.
And now F in root position is F, A, C.
C. Okay.
Now, chord movement is all about finding out between two different chords, what notes do they have in common, one, and two, which notes are closest to one another. So, the C note is in the C chord and the F chord. So I can construct changing from one note to the next by not moving my hand. I can keeping my finger on a C chord and not moving the C note. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And then
Show me that though.
Okay, so watch. So just looking
Okay, that's one chord.
Here's a chord. I'm going to move to an F
Can you
chord.
flatten your fingers, please, so I can see it a little better?
Here's a C chord. I'm going to go to an F chord. Okay.
Okay, you're using the first, third,
I'm
and
using
fifth fingers. Okay.
Right.
First, middle, and little finger. Okay.
I'm doing that. All right. I can go for this this pattern. I'm going like this. And by the way, before when I played this pattern like this, I was only going to play major chords, so my fingers. I talked about doing this all the time, so.
It's all done.
At
some point or other, it's all done.
At some point or other, just I threw the technique out that 1, 2, and 3 because I wasn't going to play. I was only going to play these notes. So all right. So let's go back to the picture. So in the F chord, it looks like the F note and the E note are one half step apart. Okay, and the G note and the A note are, when I say one half step apart, remember that between E and F, there's only a half step. Let's go back to the paper. And between the G and the A note, one whole step apart, because two half steps. So let's go back to the keys again. Here's a C chord, okay? Let's go visual now. Now I'm playing an F chord. And let's take, how do I do that? The C note over here, here's C in root position, or rather F in root position. I take that away, I put it down here, and I have F like that.
Are you staying in the same key?
The key is C.
So it's always the key of C for this.
This is all key of C.
Okay.
And all white notes. So and once
no
again,
sharps, no flats.
No sharps, no flats, no black keys. And we talked about, understood that 7 notes in a major scale, and I'm using for this blues change the 1, 4, and 5 notes of the scale.
Okay.
And also called the one chord, 4 chord, 5 chord.
Gotcha.
Okay. So this change C to F. So we understood how that happened. We used a common note.
Right.
All right. Let's look at now. Let's take the G chord. Just take a look on the camera, like this. Between now F. Let's go back over here. F. So if I have F, G is a whole step away. Everything would be. Here's a whole step. Here's a whole step. Here's a whole step.
Gotcha.
Okay. And also, the main thing is go for the sound. If I went like this, and then I went like this, that's not right. If I went like this and to this,
it has a different tonality. But are there any formulas for these half and whole steps?
Well, let's go back to this.
Perhaps not.
I think one of the things to do is to be able to. We talked about doing inversions and practicing your inversions. So. Root position. Let's go back. I have an inversion.
This is going to be the end of the inversion lesson right here.
Okay, this will be the last piece. So let's talk about.